Hi, if you high subs blessings. Um, and Nama, loving me better than loving you, and excuse me, and so thank you. I wasn't sure what colour it was. Yeah, violet. Yeah, it's like the violet multi-dimensional energy cleanser I play or something. Maybe. Yeah, blessings. Thank you, Apostle Lloyd, blessings. That's a very positive message. I just saw about God's going to put me in streamings and stuff. I've been talking to a nice priest recently, so uniting it is. She's a nice priest. Anyway, that's our blessings. And the Reverend, I love and I'm in love with everyone. I'm in love with, and you keep praying. Thank you. Keep praying for you, Apostle Lloyd. I've got more appointment, another appointment next week. Okay, and people at that church are really nice, so that's good. Anyway, thank you for your advice and praise. And let's see what else. Right, I was talking to Mr. Goldschmidt. I don't know that's his name or his still name. Or he just reminded me of him. I couldn't see him actually. I could just hear him from like around the corner down the street or something. But he's definitely talking to me, and I think what he said to me was, remind everyone about the water going to the sewage system because of Anastasia Palaszczuk. So I don't know whether it is actually that time, but it did happen. Like maybe through on another timeline, I think, but or if it's happening again. So what it was Anastasia Palaszczuk decided to use what she called recycled water, which was sewage water, like poo and wee water from using the toilet, and put it through the drinking taps and showering taps. Um, so lots of people got really sick from it, which is yeah, really sick. So I think maybe if you want to check, I think it almost happened again at Redcliffe Hospital, Redcliffe treatment plant, and yeah. Anyway, if you can, please, if you're watching me and you're God, Mr. God, so I think it's somebody who talks on God or something, Mr. God, and yes, God, Dad, yes, he's exactly right. Something else he's talking about God, like I do as well sometimes as well. I was saying, yeah, he thinks that as well. Check the water treatment plants, as they call it, or treatment situations as well. Redcliffe. There's one. Someone else says one, mini one at Redcliffe Hospital. Make sure everyone's alright and turn off putting sewage in it. Even with bleach, it just made them burned into them as well, and still made them sick with toxemia, and sometimes potentially COVID or flu or sexually transmitted diseases or drugs or whatever else was going in, and really serious. Anyway, thanks for listening to that. And also, on a personal note, I went to Sandgate to see about what's happening, because I bought because I've seen it on other places and other timelines. I've done a lot of amazing miracles and stuff, and so you know, healings and all that stuff, and so that came back for miracles. Anyway, so I see how to use that money in the past to help find some places for me and some other people to live just in case bad ones took over or whatever. Thank you. And but then I thought, well, I'm not sure what's happening with that, and I'm trying to email the law courts and stuff and no back. So finally, I went to this morning, and she said there's absolutely no sign of me owning any, which makes you think, of course, of the of, of the Atlas Maps thing, which we had to fight in law court. They said they're buying virtual land, virtual properties, virtual houses, virtual businesses, virtual all that stuff. And getting everyone out of the houses and treating everyone really badly and giving them torture and toximia and putting them in mental wards and all kinds of illness. Some people call it something leasing, land leasing, just really, yeah. Anyway, so the judge of the law court has spoken to law court judge, clerk, I didn't know which aspect he said evidence or that. Anyway, and then she reminded me about how in 2008 I was rescued by Interpol. And I was rescued by Interpol because I was being enslaved and stuff, or pretty much where I am now, but at other people's places, and being raped, tortured, killed, and stuff, and get unconscious and experimental, all kinds of horrible things. And when I got rescued by Interpol, they rescued me in 2008, and then in January 2009, Interpol told me they thought it was because my mother had actually sold me as a slave, or was a slave or something. Anyway, so I took her to court in Brisbane Magistrates Court, January 2009, to get a restraining order. And in actual fact, the judge granted me legal estrangement, including, that's a whole lot of estrangement, really, including moral estrangement, which seems important to me because she's trying to get me to have sex with people I didn't want to have sex with, and trying to get money from it. So it's really important to me that I got not just legal estrangement, but that within that legal estrangement, that included my legal rights to not have to be immoral and stuff like she was wanting. Anyway, so somebody said once it might have been the fact that she was in menopause, but she was apparently in menopause from when I was about 3 years old or something. I'm not really sure. Anyway, I don't know whether that's actually right. Anyway, so the judge or whoever I was speaking on said she just thought that at some point that legal estrangement for trying to help me be safe had apparently been taken off, and before it had been taken off, none of that stuff was happening to me anymore. I was having a beautiful life and doing all kinds of things, being a trauma counsellor and all kinds of other ways of helping as well. And yeah, it was having a lovely time. I had friends, and I can't remember whether I had a boyfriend or at that time or not, but anyway, probably on you. Anyway, I was having a lovely time. I was counselling, I was healing, I was getting better, and my life was just flourishing. And then for some reason they took off the legal estrangement, and it started happening, and I didn't even think because they didn't tell me. So apparently they took it off, and then all those horrible things started happening to me again. So I mean, hopefully she's put it back on, or she will put it back on or something. So that's so says to me, yeah, she was dangerous to me, yeah, or is, yeah. So thank you for listening. So realize myself as to me the rhyme was now yeah, so that's what I got. And, yeah, so if you're interested in knowing what's happening, the law court ruling said that they didn't own our land, they couldn't abuse us, they couldn't own our properties, they couldn't own us or our animal friends or our husbands or children or any of that stuff. It's the International High Court. If you're interested in knowing about that stuff, you can email them, or maybe it's on their email, their website or something, and maybe you'll get your stuff back. So anyway, so yeah, it was, I put $2 million on it. It's the last $2 million I had, and thankfully we won. So hoping we'll have that same effect for me, and hope it won't happen ever again to anyone. Not on this, not anywhere. Anyway, if the highest I did that thing. If the highest of subplacements, yeah, and international. So thank you for your worries and freezing for your time. Thank you for listening. Yeah, I bless you.